This is Stephen Munson, the life of the internet marketer, day 4. What I want to focus on today is focus. I want to focus on focusing. And what we're going to focus on is the word focus first. And then we're going to focus on what you're attracting to your business, what you're attracting to your life. And you can apply this to anything, business or anything you want. And then what we're going to cover is what you intend, what you want, what you desire, so you can be crystal clear on your outcome. I also want to show you Google Plus, so we're going to do that today. And then I found out exactly where the sale came from. So the sale that I had yesterday that I showed you, I found out exactly where it came from. I'm going to let you know that as well. So we're gonna touch on a few things. We're going to touch on the word focus. As I wrote it down on the card, different little things, because focus has so many different definitions. Clarity, clearly perceived, a fixed point at which it appears to diverge. Those are different things, and when I think about focus, what I feel, it's almost like focus equals feeling. What you focus on is what you feel. So when you focus on being poor, then you feel poor. When you focus on being stressed, then you feel stressed. When you focus on somebody's not spending enough time with you, you're not spending enough time doing something, then you're feeling like you're focused on lack of or let down, and you're feeling let down, you're feeling lack of. I use my body so much when I communicate that it's often hard to sit down. Because I like to focus on movement. And what you do when you move, it creates different feelings. It creates different energies. It creates different possibilities. So I like to focus on that. And I like to give the energy. You know what I mean? Can you feel it? The energy. Because I give the energy. Because I'm moving. But then let's say this. I want to focus on being absolutely still. And I want to communicate on being still. And I want to make sure that my communication is still effective. I want to make sure that my movement is extremely level. Okay? So there's two different things you could be doing right now. I'm sitting there thinking, I want to move. So I'm focusing on that, wanting to move. But then I'm focusing on my body's calming. I'm feeling more calm. I'm feeling more collective. I'm not feeling as antsy. Then I'm focused on, I want to move. I get energy when I move. You say you could sit there and focus on something all day? Maybe something had nothing to do with anything. What you focus on expands. If you're going to focus again on poverty, poverty expands. If you're going to focus on wealth, wealth expands. I was just counting some change, and the reason was a fewfold. Today I'm getting paid, and I get, just like everyone else at Empower Network, we get a wire, usually on Friday, or we get some sort of direct deposit into our Empower Network accounts, which I do as well, and then I send it to my bank, and then my bank, it hits my bank, Tuesday or Wednesday, so it hits the bank today. So I know exactly how much I have coming, and I know exactly how much I owe, which a lot of us always do. And so then you have to make things work. You got to make things work with whatever you have. And when you have low amount of money, which is obviously the reason for some weird, strange, bizarre, maybe brilliant reason that I decided to get myself to a very low place of money, was probably so I could remember exactly what it feels like, exactly what we go through, what we think about. So then when I'm actually trying to portray that to you, if you're in that situation, on day 4 of your journey to earn $100,000 in 100 days if that's what you're choosing to do. There's no financial claims. There's no guarantees. Just because I'm going to earn exactly $100,000 in the next 100 days or more does not mean that you will make any money. But I know exactly what I'm attracting to my life. I know what I'm focused on, and I know what I'm looking for, and I know what I want to show up. So I'm not focusing on the change that I'm counting in front of me so I can figure out if I should spend the time to get some sort of coffee or if I should take this and use it on a different, get it like a loaf of bread. I don't really need any. I like rice. You know, what do I do with this change? Don't let change change you. And I didn't pull this out to make a joke. I was just counting the change. And where it really came from is I wanted to get a cup of coffee. I was like, well, I shouldn't really spend the money on the coffee anyhow, although they have some delicious coffee here. It'd be cool to get a cup of coffee right now. But then I'm thinking, you know, I got a little over $6 in change here. What I could do with it is do my laundry, which doesn't really need to be done right now today, but that's probably about the same amount of money that you do your laundry with. So I can just do that and then forget about the coffee. Then I don't have to use any more extra money. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on creating assets, not creating struggles. We're going to focus on assets, not struggles. We're going to focus on creating assets by giving. Creating assets by giving, not by focusing on struggle. You're not going to focus on struggling. You're not going to focus on poverty. You're not going to focus on worry, concern, what happened yesterday, who doesn't like you, who doesn't care for you, that you don't have enough money, that you're not smart enough to get the right, figure out the super solution to whatever you're trying to figure out. We're not going to focus on that. What we're going to focus on is what we want to expand. Think about this. If we focus on poverty, that expands. We attract that to our lives. Focus equals meaning. What you focus on is what it means to you. Have you ever been in a situation where you were in love and let's say that you were constantly sending phone calls, no answer, text messages, no answer, emails, no answer, whatever you were sending, and you weren't getting a response? Now, if you begin to focus on that, it's going to expand. You're going to focus on that until you drive yourself nuts thinking, well, maybe this other person doesn't like me. Or you're going to focus on, the idea of, maybe they're not getting back to you for whatever reason it is. But then you're just making things up. You don't know what they're talking about, what they're doing, if they're busy. Maybe they're swimming. Maybe they're surfing. Maybe they're surfing. Maybe you're out in the ocean and there's no way they're going to send you back your messages, or maybe it's been a couple days and they're just cruising through the Rocky Mountains. Who knows? But what you focus on begins to expand. Now, what if you were focused on this? I want to know exactly what I want to attract into my business. Okay? I'm going to figure out who I want to attract to my business. And where do you begin with that? Do you know who you're looking for to come into your business? Do you have any idea? Are you just looking for someone to pay $25 and to sign up and to join? I believe that most of us are only thinking about the money. I want to earn $25, someone gets started, I'm going to earn $25 a month, and hopefully they go all in, and maybe I'll get that $5,000 commission that everyone's talking about. Maybe just hopefully it might just work out. It could be the one. Well, that's just not going to work out. Nothing is going to come of this. Nothing is going to come of that kind of attitude. So if you just take the time to get crystal clear with exactly what you want to attract to your business, then you might actually attract that person to your business. So I went ahead and did this. Now, I kind of already knew who I was attracting to my business. These are people that I attract to on a regular basis, some, in different reasons, and I'll go over this real clearly with you. I attract, first of all, the all-in gurus. The all-in gurus are like Luca. Luca, who got started, who has 75 or 100 or more signups in less than 60 days. He's on the leaderboard of the Empower Network. He got started with me less than 60 days ago. He went all in, meaning he bought all the products that Empower Network offers. I earned the commission on some of them. I earned the commission. Some of them are pass-ups. And I earn about $3,600 on Luca. Okay? He then goes all in. He calls me up, lets me know he went all in. He says, hey, Steven, I want to introduce myself. I'm Luca. I live in London and blah, blah, blah. And I've been doing $10,000 a month online before, but, I really wanted to do this. The reason I wanted to sign up with you is I really liked who you were. I found you on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, or somewhere. He found me. All right, cool, Luca. I knew you were coming. Welcome to the team. Let me give you a hug, Luca. Yeah, I give Luca a hug, and then boom, Luca goes off and does what he's going to do. Now, I don't know what Luca's going to do. I don't know who Luca is yet. But I have a feeling he's the all-in guru. Now, we got the all-in gurus, and we got the all-in, I just want a better opportunity, so I'm going to go all in, and I believe in you. But then after I do that, after I go all in, and after I believe in you, I'm not going to do absolutely anything, nothing, because I think it's because I'm just going to put all the money in, and then I'm going to do nothing, and then all this money is going to show up. And if not, I know who to come get. I know whose fault it is. Luca's the all-in guru. Now, I got a lot of all-in gurus. I got people who aren't quite all-in, but they're gurus. I got people who are just straight-up gurus. And I know that new all-in gurus are coming to my business because they want somebody to be their sponsor in this business who's going to support them. Whether it's on the phone, on Skype, or just believe in them and just give them the support that they need as they're putting their time in because they're an all-in guru. These are people who get started by everything in the business and go out and just work hard and crush it. And it doesn't matter if it takes them a week. It doesn't matter if it takes them a month. It doesn't matter if it takes them 6 months. What matters is that they're willing to go through it because they're an all-in guru. I'm attracting all-in gurus to my life because I know that they make my life simple. They help me have more financial cash flow. And what I'm going to start teaching you about cash flow, something I'm learning as well about how to create assets. But, in order to create assets, you first create income. Now, you can create income in a lot of different ways, by getting a job, by having an online business. It doesn't really matter as long as you can get paid. Now, the second thing I'm going to attract is the young guns with heart. The reason I want to attract these individuals directly to my business is because they got heart. These guys are hungry. The guys and gals, they're hungry. They contact me and say, hey, Steven, I want to be on your team. I want to get started. I'll learn anything. Why do you want to do this? Yeah, I ask. Well, Steven, I never had this. I didn't have this opportunity. I live in India. I live over here. I live here. I'm this age. This happened to me. They're young. They're probably not even 18. They're getting their parents to sign up for them. But they're hungry. The young guns who are hungry. So I'm going to put this with that are hungry. Like Les Brown says, they're hungry. I mean, they're hungry. Okay? That's who I'm attracting to my team, because they're hungry. I don't care how old they are. I don't care that they may have to communicate a little bit more. Maybe they're not really excellent with English yet, but they're hungry. And you don't want to know what? They got other people who are in their lives who need to eat too. And just because they're 12, 14, 16, 18, or they're just only earning $1 an hour since they've ever known how to make money, they're hungry. So I'm attracting them to my business. Struggling job seekers. For several reasons. A, I've been a struggling job seeker for years, where I looked from job to job. I went on Craigslist, I went on Backpage, or I went on, Monster, Career Builder. Those were the two where you're going on there and you're looking for a job. And then I learned about those a little bit later when I became a recruiter. And I learned about people who are job seekers. I called 100 a day on cold calls, and I called 100 a day of people who I'd already spoke to, trying to get them to show up to their interviews. And trying to get people to accept jobs, sometimes for less than what they deserve because they just needed some sort of money. I was hoping to get someone hired at that position so I would do well at my job, so I would create income so I could hopefully then put it into assets. Struggling job seekers, that's a big part of my heart. Stay-at-home moms, for several reasons. One, I happen to know that this is one of the biggest niches in the whole entire world, untapped. So I'm going to dive into it. We're going to dive into it. I'm going to focus and attract more stay-at-home moms, people who are at home with their children looking to make a living, mothers who are at home with their children looking to make a living. Now, a lot of times, the mother becomes a stay-at-home mom when they take maternity leave. So they leave, and that's when it happens. They leave their job. They take the break. They get the little break. However, I don't know. I've never been in the position where I was the manager or the stay-at-home mother or the owner of the company saying, okay, we're going to give you this much time off until you come back to work. I'm pretty sure it's always optional. You can come back when you want to. But things happen. I don't know. I'm sure some mothers have been fired. They could have abused the time they take off. They could have just been replaced. They could have been earning too much money. They got fired, and then there's probably been lawsuits about it. Who knows? We're not going to get into all that crap. There's stay-at-home mothers that go home. They were earning an income. They go home, and then they have their child. And they're like, oh, look at how pretty and beautiful you are. I don't want to go back to work. But I got to make sure that you're fed. You're my baby. You got to eat. You're hungry. But I don't want to go back to work. I don't want to go back to work. I do not want to go back to work. I don't want to go back in that office. I don't want to hang out with those people. I really love it. Sometimes I like going to lunch and interacting. Maybe I love my job, but I just would rather stay at home because I want to be here with my child. My child's hungry. So I track stay-at-home moms because they need this help. They need this opportunity, and all they need is education on how simple it is to make money online if you are a stay-at-home mother. You can blog daily about your life of being a great mother. You can educate other younger mothers who are trying to learn, or educate other individuals how you're just able to stay at home making money on the internet by creating videos, by creating blogs or content, or by learning and showing other people other things. It's so vast what you can do with internet marketing. There is not just one thing that you can market. You can market anything, and everything has been marketed on the internet. So I'm going to attract and I'm going to focus on stay-at-home moms. You got to go through this, guys. You have to go through this. I don't do this in front of you so you can watch me and laugh at me. I do this in front of you so you will do this in front of you. I mean, I do this in front of me so I get the training. I have to do this too. College students and college dropouts. I love college students. I love college dropouts. I don't know who I love more, but I'm pretty sure I love college dropouts more. Yeah, I do. Let's not be... Well, this is why I love college students more. Because college students are the ones there making that decision of what they want to do, what they want to become, what they want to learn, who they want to connect with, what they want to spend their time doing, what library they're going to go into, what building they're going to walk into, which professors they're going to talk to, which classes they're going to skip, which class they're going to show up late to, what they're going to do and what they're not going to do that's going to pave the rest of their lives. So I love college students because I know where they're at. I went to college. I graduated from the University of Central Florida. I was not the typical college student. And I'm going to tell you a not so typical college student story. Maybe right now, I'm not quite sure, but maybe at another time because it could be a long story. But I went to college. I graduated high school with a 3.9 or some craziness. I used to do other students' homework. Sometimes they would pay me, and I would help them do their assignments or tutor them or teach them. Isn't that wild? You know, I was helping students in high school, and then I went to college, and I went to Stetson. I went to like a private school. It was an absurd amount of money, and all this stuff that's supposed to be paid for, all these people that were paying for. There was like, hey, you know, I don't want to pay $20,000 a year for to college. I'm like, I don't blame you. I don't want to pay $20,000 a year for me to go to college either because I don't even know what I'm here for. They threw me in a dorm. I'm somehow in a dorm with a fraternity, but I'm not in the fraternity. And I'm learning Spanish, but I don't think I can learn Spanish at college. It's going too wild. And I'm in English and literature class, and I'm not good at grammar. I might know how to be able to tell a story, but I'm not really good at grammar. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Don't spend the $20,000. So I go to Valencia Community College in Orlando. I change colleges. I go from a private school, Stetson University in Florida, to Valencia Community College in Florida, Orlando. We'll instead of 20,000, let's shoot for the 2,000 mark. I think it was like maybe 1,000 a class or semester or whatever. Books, room and board, 1,000 a month for school. Let's go there. So I go there, and I begin to learn. I begin to decide. Begin to choose what I'm going to do, spending my time doing. Begin to listen to what I want to listen to. Connect with who I want to connect with. Same options we have right now each and every day. Doesn't matter if you're 14, 16, doesn't matter if you're 18 watching this, if you're the stay-at-home mother, you're the struggling job seeker, you're the young gun with all that hungriness, that heart, or you're the guru who went all in, who's killing it. No matter what, you're here right now with the same exact choices. What you're going to listen to, who you're going to attract to your life, what you're going to bring into your existence, what you're going to focus on. I went to University of Central Florida then thereafter, and during that, when I was going to University of Central Florida, I loved college. I did. I loved it. I have times of my college that I would not trade for anything. I have stories of when I was in college that there's no way I could forget them. They're incredible. I used to own a restaurant and bar in Cocoa Beach, Florida when I was in college. And one of my really good friends, Vince, he was my accountant or my bookkeeper. He ran the books at my business. He was also in college with me. We were just college buddies having a blast, but he was the smartest finance number guy that I knew. He was also my really good friend. I trusted him and believed in him. He ran my books. I ran a business. We went to college together. It was fun. I believed I owned a limo at one point when I was in college, so I'd take the limo to school or park it there. Someone would drive the limo, and then we'd go to Wet n Wild. It was fun. There was my mom or somebody, I believe my mom owned a Mercedes with a drop top thing, so I would just pull that up to college every once in a while because it was fun. And I'd pull it up, and there's no parking spots, and I'd find the best parking spot that I knew I was going to get a ticket, and I parked it where I knew I was going to get a ticket, and I just went in there, came out, got the ticket, oh, I'm cool, I got a ticket, and then I was like, oh, I got to pay the ticket. I don't have much money, I'm struggling, trying to make a business work, let me try to figure out a way to pay this ticket. Oh, forget it, we'll let the ticket double, and then the ticket doubles, and then you got to pay double the ticket. Has this ever happened to you? Ever? Anything like this? Any of these? Or have you ever been any of these? Or maybe are you one of these watching this right now? Or are you thinking to yourself, hey, you want to know what, Stephen? I am an all-in guru, and I'm going to start attracting these people to my business because I want to help them. I genuinely want to help other people, so I'm going to attract them to my business. I know that I'm going to help college students. I know I'm going to help stay-at-home moms. I know I'm going to help struggling job seekers. I know I'm going to help those young guns who are hungry. And I know that the all-in gurus, I'm going to be helping them on a regular basis. I know that. So I'm going to attract them to my life. The reason I love college dropouts, and I'll tell you later about college and me being a college student, I'm actually going to do more on this with college. But I graduated college. It ended up taking me 9 years. I graduated. And I'll tell you why, all the cool things that happened during then, but I love college. And if I didn't go to college, I wouldn't have known what was going to happen. I wouldn't have known how to connect with people. I wouldn't have known that I have ultimate every choice and decision in my life. I wouldn't have known that there were so many different incredible people that are aspiring to learn things. I wouldn't have been able to communicate with my professors and teachers and learn how to interview well. And look at all the things I learned in college. It was priceless, as they say. The experience was and all. And in fact, I want to encourage my children to go to college. But I want to encourage them to go to college as an experience, to develop themselves and grow. Not as a safe, secure way to make a living. College is not the safe, secure way to make a living. It's an incredible way to get educated and to learn and to grow. It's not the safest way to make a living. It's actually probably one of the least safest ways to make a living. What is the best thing that could happen? You graduate, you get this incredible job that might not work out, that works out for some time, that you might not love, that might not pay you enough. It maybe spends too much of your time doing it. You don't have time to do things with your family. When I say that I would recommend you focus on growing in a business versus utilizing college to make sure that you have this safe way to make a living, it's because I believe that you got to focus on growing in a business in another way. I believe in total immersion learning. If you know exactly what you want to do, genuinely, most of us don't. Not even when we go through college. Once we figure it out through college, we then change and shift and we figure something out new that we want, because we're not tapping into what's important. We have to tap into ourselves. Not what our parents have told us about going to college, not what anyone else says about going to college. They are right. Go to school, get educated, learn who you are, but learn who you are. That way you develop what you want. And as soon as you figure out what you want, you find a mentor. You find somebody else who's already done it. If they've already done it, then you figure out what they've done and you do it too. You can do it better, you can do it faster, you can do more of it. But you got to go do it. You find who you want to become, you aspire to become them, and then you go learn. That's how you go to school. That's how you get educated. That's how you learn and grow and make a lot of money. It might not be about money. Maybe you're wanting to be somebody who's just really good at something, playing a certain instrument, just something that you love. Maybe you just want to be the best doctor there is, and that's why you're going to medical school. And then you better go to medical school, become the best doctor there is, because that's what you want. Do what you want. Don't do what anybody else tells you need to do. What you want to do. What you really want. Now, I know it's not the easiest thing to figure out what we want. That's why I try to focus on what we're going to be attracting to our business. And as I go through Think and Grow Rich today, we're going to develop a little bit about getting clear with what we want. People to appear. So I wrote this down. And let me finish with this. The reason that you're going to focus on attracting these people to your lives. Now, you can make your own list. Please make your own list or copy my list if you know that this is the right list for you. If you just you can't stand people that are looking for a job and they're struggling, then don't work on that. Okay? If you're not into that, then you're not into it. Oh, the reason I love college dropouts is because they're freaking geniuses. They are. They're geniuses. The people who have dropped out of college and then went on, and people were like, they're genius. Edison, genius. Bill Gates, genius. Now I'm a genius, but I went to college. And I graduated. Now my brother's a genius, but he didn't. I know so many college dropouts that are geniuses. I know so many college students that are geniuses. The hardest thing that I know is how many people that don't know themselves. How many of us have chosen and decided each and every day, made the choice to focus on things we didn't have? Why our parents weren't there for us when we were young. Why we didn't have the money or the stuff the other kids had. Why I couldn't get this certain lunch in school. Why I had to take this bus. Why I had to go to this route. Why I had to wear this outfit. Why I had to sleep in this room. Why my parents were loud and yelling when I was just trying to sit in my room. They argued. I argued about money. And I started growing up and I started realizing that not everyone really liked me. Or I wasn't the most popular. I wasn't the smartest. I didn't know how to do certain things other kids know how to do. So I start growing up and I start going and start working. I'm like, I'm not making as much money as other people are. I'm not as smart as other people I work with. Why don't I have anything? Why don't I have more things? Why don't I have that? I really wish I could have that. I really want to have this. Why don't I have this? I'll never get this. I'll never be able to go there. Do you know how many people have told me I'll never be able to go to Hawaii? Or I'll never have a chance to go there again? They don't even believe that they can make it to Hawaii on a vacation. Now, if you're there, if that's you, then I understand. People have told me that. They've looked in my eyes and told me that. And I was like, what? What do you mean? You'll never be able to make it to Hawaii for a trip? What? Are you kidding me? But they were for real. They never were going to make it to Hawaii. They were focused on that. And it expands. What you focus on is your feelings. How do you want to feel? Are you going to focus on the little change that you don't have? Have you ever went into Publix, taken all your change, put it into the machine, and it gave you then dollars? It gave you a ticket. You went in and said, here, this is my dollars. You spent 8.9 cents to do it. But you needed the cash. You didn't want to walk around with the thing of change anymore. Don't let change change you. Don't let change change you. Don't let the little things be you. Focus on doing the little things and focus on becoming the you, the big thing, what you really want. Because if you focused on that, I am going to get to Hawaii. I will be a #1 earner in the Empower Network. I will earn $100,000 in 100 days. I am earning $100,000 in 100 days. I am going to earn $100,000 in the next 96 days. I am going to earn $100,000 in the next 96 days. I'm going to make the money online. I'm going to help people. I'm going to attract to my life all-in gurus, the young guns, the hungry. I'm going to attract the struggling job seekers. I'm going to attract the stay-at-home mothers that need a way to make money at home while they're helping their children. I'm going to attract the college students that are so brilliant they're searching and looking and growing and not knowing where they're going. I'm going to attract those college dropouts who are geniuses. And we're going to rock it. We're going to make money on the internet. We're going to show people how you can educate people. You can show them about cooking food or traveling, or you can show them how to create a software, create a new app, some sort of social network system, and you can do it online while teaching other people, showing other people, just exposing yourself and being vulnerable and being able to monetize it. That's just one way. It's the way that I do. A lot of us, a lot of you only make money by tapping into what other people are doing. That's genius. That is the genius route. Think about it. If you're just going to tap into what I'm doing, plug it into your system, and then boom, make more money online, that's genius. You don't have to make videos. You don't have to get out here like Vick and Steven do and other people who are putting their face out there. That's only one way of making money online. But what are you going to focus on? What are you going to decide to become and make it expand in your life and be true to it? What are you going to focus on? What are you going to attract to your business? People that I want to appear. SEO student or the expert, the organization method. Video editors. Coders and designers. The type of business that I see ultimately has two parts. I see the business as the front end of the people that I want to attract to create the income, okay, and which we already went over. Those are the people that get started in the business to create the income. Then the income gets put into assets. Assets are what create income to you, okay? Like, let me give an easy example of what an asset is. And it has to be set up like this. I'm not an expert in finances, so don't quote this or anything. But if you own a home, and let's say you owe $200,000 on the home, and you spend $2,000 a month, but you have someone who rents the home, and they pay $3,000 a month. You get to keep $1,000 a month. Okay, so forget all the fees and taxes into your pocket. It generates income monthly. It's an asset. I want to help you make online assets. No one really talks about them that I know of. I don't really know why. I'm not an expert in online assets, but I do know how to make online assets, and I'm creating some, and I want to show you how to create them. But the people that I'm looking to appear in my life to help create these assets, so I'm attracting those people to my life as well. That's what you need to do. You need to attract the people to your life that you want into your life. I need an SEO student or expert, someone to take the blog that I'm doing each day. Maybe you're on the blog, and take it, SEO it, so people that are searching different keywords, they find the blog. If you're working on a blog right now, you need to learn SEO. So begin to attract an SEO person to your life, someone who's educated on it. Go on YouTube and look at it. Find out who the SEO experts are. Start asking about it. Start talking about it. Attract that person to your life. Focus on it. Organization method. I'm not the most incredible organizer. In fact, I'm horrible. I have different notepads. I have different files. I have different organizations. I have different cabinets, different everything. I need to organize my online business. So I'm focusing on someone who's good at organizing to show up and say, hey, I'm an expert organizer. I love to organize. I have a lot of extra time, so I want to start organizing for you. Boom, I want you to organize for me. How cool is this? You're organizing this stuff. This stuff is now getting organized and creating better systems and creating better education for people that are then who we're attracting. So when we attract the all-in gurus or the young guns, we attract the struggling job seekers, the stay-at-home moms, or the college students, the college dropouts who are geniuses, we're more organized. So I'm attracting that to my life. I'm going to learn how to organize. I'm going to practice organization daily. I'm going to attract someone who's really good at organizing to help me organize. Video editors. I'm still attracting video editors. The reason I'm attracting video editors is they're incredible. They make this video, like you saw my video yesterday, it's horrible. They take a horrible video and they edit it, and then it looks cool. It's got little designs and music and things that fly in and out. I could possibly, do you see how I focus on I can't possibly edit my own videos because I'm doing all this other shit. Do you hear that? I can't possibly do what? All I need to learn to do is edit. If I knew how to edit, I'd just plug it in and boom, boom, boom. But, I'm sitting here like maybe it's not the best thing to allocate my time in, although I want to be a really good editor, although I really want to be a good SEO expert, although I want to be a coder and a designer. I'm attracting in my life video editors, people to help me edit videos. Now, I've already got 2 who I already attracted in my life, and I think like 3 others who said, hey, I want to do something for you, but they might have sent me a message and it got, mixed up with the messages because I'm not completely organized. So I'm attracting video editors in my life. Dennis Cole, you're the man. Ty Hill, you're the man. Thanks for a lot. Boom, you're helping me edit my videos, and we're going to make some sick videos, and we're going to make a lot of money, and we're going to start attracting these people to our lives. We're going to attract all-in gurus. We're going to attract young guns that are hungry. We're going to attract struggling job seekers. We're going to attract stay-at-home moms and college students and college dropouts. And you might be saying, why do you keep saying that shit? Because you got to keep saying it to yourself, and this is what you got to do. This is what I'm doing, and that's what you have to do. And it's not just, I'm not frustrated. I'm passionate. I love this. This is what I love to do. So you need to focus on making sure that you're duplicating. You're doing the things. You're spending the time doing it. Why do you got to do it? Because this is what works. These are the people that I'm attracting to my life. And you know what? Darren Little taught me a good thing. If I'm going to be all pissed off as I'm attracting these things, if you're going to go, I am going to make $1 million, and all pissed off, you're not going to make $1 million. But you need to come from a place of happiness, a place of gratitude, a place of abundance. I am going to earn $100,000 making money online. I am going to earn $100,000 making money online. You got to be happy because it's supposed to be something good. Coders and designers, I'm attracting those to my life because, the more I could be doing, I have 10 ideas right now. I need to make squeeze pages. I need to make this kind of page. I need to link it to the site and get it available and join a mentor so you guys can get access to it. I have one coder. I have one coder, one designer. The issue is the designer's really good and they got great ideas, but they're not a coder, so they don't know how to code the stuff. And the coder is one person. He lives in Mexico. He's been very good, help us get everything we have with Join a Mentor together right now. But he's spotty in the communication. I don't know. It's tough sometimes to get a lot of stuff done. So we need more coders. We need more designers. We're attracting that to our life. Begin attracting, begin to focus. Now, I'm going to take a segment here, and we're going to shift gears. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to come back with a little bit different subject we're going to focus on today. I hope this was helpful to you, beneficial. I hope you begin attracting the right people to your life and you begin focusing on the right things. What you focus on expands. Focus equals meaning. So it gives you the feelings that the focus, whatever you focus on is the meaning you give to that situation. Whatever you focus on is the meaning you give to that situation. If you focus on poverty, you're going to be poor. If you will do me a favor, and as soon as you get a poverty thought, you just tear it up. You tear it up. You make it so it's non-existent. Poverty does not exist in your life. It is a mindset. The poverty is a mindset. Poorness is a mindset. If you're broke, you've been broke all your life, you haven't been paid yet. There are some people who are born poor and they stay poor because they don't ever know that they can think their way through that. They can focus on different things and getting out of it. And it's a struggle for some people because what do they have? Don't be poor. Be rich and abundant. Attract gratitude to your life. Attract abundance. Focus on the things that you truly desire, that you want. I want to earn $100,000 in the next 100 days by showing you exactly how I make money online. Attracting these people to my team. As we go through, you're going to see I attracted one of these people. Okay? So let's go ahead and show you that right now. Right there. How long have we been going? 41 minutes. That was a long time to go on to that, so I hope that wasn't too long for some of you who are like, oh man. Okay, here we are. Okay. So this gentleman, he got started. So, he came through Facebook marketing. Let's see. I just want to confirm that. Lots of people. Okay. Oh, yay. Very good news. I joined BIM. So this is 9/21 today. And you are my sponsor. Did you join yesterday? Yes, at basic level. So he was the sign up from yesterday. Remember I said it was like Hallelujah, the last name, Mandewall? Well, he then tells me he's 16 and he had to sign up underneath his dad. Another thing, I'm only 16. So I guess I register on my dad's name, which I need his permissions. Cool. So he's young. He's hungry. He wants this. Right now for me, time is 8:43. I joined you because you're a pretty cool guy, and the main reason is because I can chat you and connect with you on Facebook, so I can always get guidance. What time is it in Hawaii now? No way, how cool. So he liked it. He could find me on Facebook and chat and communicate. There you go. You seen it. Boom, boom, boom. You heard it first. I'm going to confirm him as my friend because he just got started. I got a new friend request. I'm going to go ahead and do the Facebook friend request method. Obviously, Facebook works for something. Somebody signed up yesterday. It's all good. So I do appreciate you guys, for following through on this, and the simple little things that you focus on will expand. He was young. He's young, hungry at heart. I mean, he's probably the third person who's 16 who's came and joined my team. It just is happening. And I appreciate you guys. I want you to understand something. Whatever you focus on is exactly what you're going to have. So focus on the right things. Make that decision right now. It does not matter if you got change and you don't even know how to make food. You don't even know how to pay your rent. It does not matter. Start focusing on the things that you want.
Can you hear me, Steven?
Yeah, I can hear you good, Luca.
All right, mate. I just finished talking to two people. I started a few days ago, so it's all good. You called me at the right time. So it's good to speak to you, mate. I was actually gonna talk to you. I was gonna email you. I got a few ideas, and no. Anyway, it's good to talk to you. How are you? How have you been?
Oh, good, man. Good. How was your trip?
Yeah, it was good. I came back about a week ago. It was good. I had email in France as well, so I tried to check my, I can't live on the internet. To be honest, I can't live without the internet.
Yeah.
So it's it was good, just because I could enjoy the sea, and at the same time, in the evening maybe check how things are going. So good.
Awesome.
Listen, I got a few ideas. I think you can help me on this, because I think you. I mean, you can tell me. See, I've never asked you, but you built your business or your team mainly on free traffic, I understand, or did you spend a lot of money? Or how
No,
did you
I did mine all organically and all on free traffic, and
beautiful.
It's definitely was harder, but the cool part is it's
profit.
It's good because now I can teach people who don't have any money, or
exactly.
I learned.
This is all music for my ears, because I have 79 people at the moment, and out of those 79, I think there are a few that have money, but a lot of them really are, out of 79 people, I think 21 are at the inner circle. So there are something like 60 people are all basic. And I think the way to help those people upgrade, because a lot of them are lost, is really show them that there is a way to build and make money without actually having to spend a lot of money. But I can't teach them this stuff because I have no idea. So I was thinking of doing some hangouts, and if you're happy to come on board.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to. And what we can do is, I started 3 days ago, which is going to be perfect for what you need. 3 days ago, I started a blog, and I'm doing 100K in 100 days.
I saw the first one. Yeah, I remember. I came on your blog. It's a cool blog. Is it a WordPress blog, or is it
that's just a basic WordPress blog that I can.
All right.
I have the guy who helped me make it, who can. I spent a couple $100 getting that with all the plugins and stuff, and it's worth it.
In a few days, I think, when ENV2 whatever starts, I think we can have several blogs on several domains.
Yes.
So So if you're happy to set up a date, we can. I can email everybody and say, hey, I got Steven Munson with me.
And so I did all that without any budget, $0.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. This is a great story. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanna. Because I have so many people are saying, but you know what? You're all in, right? So
yeah,
exactly. So if you had not been all in, it would be like $1,000.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a great story that everybody needs to hear, because it's saying, hey, this guy, and also you didn't have a lot of money when you started, right? So I think, how did you scrape together $5,000? Because I saw your story, and it's such a great story. I mean, it's such a great story. How did you find $5,000?
It was hard. I seriously asked over 100 different times to I asked everyone. I was asking relatives, friends, family, people that I knew that had money, banks. I had to figure it out. So I got all, no. Everyone says no. And because I believed in it so much, and the way I laid it out where I showed, how I treated it like a business, like how I could pay the person back, what I was going to do to earn the money. And it wasn't like, hey, I'll pay you back next month on some get-rich-quick thing. I just treated it like a business that someone else would see as a good long-term investment. And it took me changing the plan and changing the business plan and the people and the way I approached it over and over and over until I was finally able to borrow the money.
Awesome. This is awesome, man. It's such a powerful... You know what? You and I make a good team, because I understand paid traffic and you understand free traffic, and you come from a very powerful story of struggle, and I had my own struggle, and I think you also put together Join a Mentor, so I think we can do such awesome things. I mean, I only have 79 people, but if the numbers pan out, I think I'm gonna change the target group. So far, other ideas, but I got a campaign is working. So today I actually posted a video. People say, hey, if you want to go faster, I can, use my campaign with your money to get you going. And somebody has already said, yes, I want to do that. But I'm gonna attract people with more money, but the people that don't have money, I mean, I think if if you're happy to spend some time with me, you know, in the end, you're coded to everything pretty much, apart from I think.
All right, so what I'm switching things up a little bit as I do every once in a while, not to hurt you, but to help you. But listen, I gotta shoot straight with you. My internet is horrible right now. Okay, I'm in this building here in Hawaii, and the internet's just horrible. I have finally cracked the code on what you have to do to get good internet service because I have this clear box and it's supposed to work great, and it doesn't. You got to get a gamer connection. You got to be a gamer or have the highest connection possible. So I've called a couple services. Long story short, or long story, just long story. You can't get it. Too many people have it, or something like what? I just want to get wired in. I work online, want to make money online, so I've been able to get service. They'll be here tomorrow, and we're gonna kill it. We're gonna be online. I've already got Google Hangouts lined up. We're doing Google Hangouts inside of Facebook. We're going viral with the videos and the clubs and the tribes we got going on. Things are cranking. You can see here about 275 people came the first day. Actually, that was day 2. Day 1, 25 people came. Day 2, 275 people. Day 3, 163 people. And so far today, 72 people. Which is cool because, and you think about it, who am I, first of all? I'm just some guy trying to make money who was broke and did it, and who's poor and who's going to do it again. And all this crap, homeless to Hawaii, struggling, sleeping on my buddy's dad's couch in a basement of Atlanta. Just I struggled. I struggled probably more than anybody that I've ever met one-on-one that I've been able to connect with. Now, I've heard about people who struggled more. I've seen them. I just haven't been able to connect with them on a personal level, which is something I really want to do, to see how they get through it and how they dealt with their struggle. But the one way I'm dealing with my struggle is through focus. And you can see their startup disk is almost full, which is a huge problem we're having right now. Let me pause this. Let me delete something and get us 5 more minutes. We're going to finish today's session with 5 more minutes, and then we're going to get into the things that I want to teach you when I got a good internet connection. So I just deleted enough that I can record for a few more minutes. And I'll tell you what I have. I have so much content from traveling around. I got videos with Brighart, got videos with Dave Sharp, I got videos with Vick Strizheus, I got videos in Boca, I got videos in South Florida, I got videos in Tampa, I got videos in Colorado, I got tons and tons of videos in Hawaii. And I want to make sure that we are all of us, are using these videos to market. So that's what I've done. I've teamed up with some people who are video editors that I've attracted in my life. We're editing videos so we can get them out there, and we can all use them for marketing through Join a Mentor. I got a sick, nasty, crazy, incredible idea for Join a Mentor as we're going to be putting it together. I got to be able to focus and working on it, so I'm going to do it through this forum, and I'm going to develop some new stuff that it's going to be fun, man. You're gonna love it. So I do want to show you how to go through on the internet through Google+, how to optimize your stuff on YouTube, how to get more followers and people through Facebook. But the problem is when I go on the internet, it's so bad and slow right now that I'm having troubles to navigate and do anything. So it's frustrating. And when you're frustrated, it means you're about to have a breakthrough. That means something, if you're confused, it means you're about to learn something. So when you get frustrated or confused, write this down. When I'm frustrated, that's good. I'm about to have a breakthrough. When I'm confused, it's good. I'm about to learn something. You want to get frustrated. You want to have confusion because that means you're about to break through and learn things. You know what I mean? If that doesn't happen, then nothing happens. You just go through life dilly-dallying. And a lot of us get to that point of frustration. We want to break. We want to break. But we break through. That's what we do. We break through. So remember that. Frustration means you're about to have a breakthrough. Confusion means you're about to learn something. And my goal, my intentions is to get 1,000 people to watch this each day and to be able to help at least 100 of you earn $1,000. That isn't very much. That's hardly anything when we're talking about the Empower Network. But it's the numbers of 100. 100 people earn $1,000. That's good. That I know I was able to help impact over 100 different people to make money. Now I know some of you are already applying some of the small things that I showed you, like on Facebook with the videos. I want you to really understand this is a lot about mindset. I didn't make a sale today. What am I going to do when I didn't make any money today? No, I start focusing on the money that I want to generate, the money that I need to generate into my business, the people that I want to help, those that I want to give to and I want to serve and I want to give them my time and my ideas and my energy. You focus on those things, and things will just come to you. You're going to see it here first. I'm doing my best I can to show you guys each and everything that I got going on. But today, just to give you a little wrap-up, I was able to get on with Paul, and Paul's got some really cool traffic stuff he's been working on. Very small portion, like small amounts, which is good because he started out with free, but now he's going to start doing it with money because he's going to, step it up and do he's going to put together a killer campaign. So I'm going to do my best to get a couple $100 in there and what he's working on. But in addition to that, I've teamed up with Luca, who's my downline, the guy with like 79 signups in 6 months, and he's let me know what he's using for his strategy. So that's going to take time. I told both of them I'm not ready yet because I don't have the money right now, although I want to do it. But I want to get things set up. I want to get a squeeze page that I'm going to use. I want to get an autoresponder set up and sent out. And I think my mindset is getting better. I'm going from where I wasn't working out, I wasn't conditioning myself, to I'm working out a lot. To where I wasn't listening to any audios, to I'm listening to audios all day. I'm falling asleep with different audios on. Each night I listen to several different audios. Sometimes I'll sleep. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll try to pop another one in so my subconscious mind gets programmed while I'm sleeping. Okay? I hope you follow this. I hope I'm able to relate to you. I'm hoping that you get value from this, and I hope you enjoy this. This isn't easy. It's not easy to each day have a deadline to have it in by a certain time, and to make sure that I come up with brand new stuff each day for you guys. Although I'm doing so many things that I couldn't possibly record everything, you guys are important to me. This is my main focus. All I'm going to focus on, I'm going to zone in. I'm going to focus on building this blog. I'm going to focus on optimizing this blog. I'm going to focus on giving endless value on this blog, constant value. I'm going to bring in different guest speakers. We're going to start Google Hangouts as soon as tomorrow when the internet connection's live. We already have the one plan with Vic for a week from tomorrow. I'm going to do everything I can to give you everything that I've got. So make sure that you continue to come back to this and share this with other people. I'm doing my best not to put out any of my links and to say, hey, join me right here. Of course, people are going to sign up and join when they see this, but this isn't the purpose. The purpose is for people who already started to be able to utilize this. I want you to feel comfortable that you can send other people in your team to this blog and say, hey, start at day one and go through it. Or if you find a particular day that really helped you, you go through that. But it's only it's like 30 minutes to an hour a day, and I know it seems like a lot, but the more you plug in, you're going to get conditioned. I don't know anyone else out in Empower Network that's openly came out and said, hey, I made $25,000 I put in my pocket, generated over $40,000, was able to create a complete marketing system, join a mentor with a team, and I was able to put that all together in branding, all with no budget. And then I want to come out and I want to show you guys as much as I can as possible so you can do that in your business as well. Luca goes, you know what, I'm super drawn to you because I do all paid traffic. I don't even know how to do anything for free or organic, and I don't even know if I could have done it the way you did it. Everything I've always done was through paid traffic. And I go, what a great team. Because the people he signed up in his business can't just get started like he did. They don't have $5,000 to put into paid traffic, but they have the ability now to go to this blog and to watch this and see how it's done for free. And some of you might be saying, hey, where is the freaking traffic strategies? I haven't got any leads yet. I haven't started trying to do any traffic in a major way yet because I'm not even really there. So sometimes you're going to jump to the very end and say, give me the traffic, which is important. I would prefer to have some leads coming through right now. I would prefer that, but they're not there. And I'm not going to let that get to me. What I'm going to continue to do is focus, condition my body, condition my mind, write things, get clear on my intentions and direct. And I want to pull this up real quick. Let's see here. Okay, so Napoleon Hill, right here. Screenshot this or whatever you need to do. I'll put this on the blog, okay? Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Everyone wishes for riches. Wishing will not bring riches, but desired riches with the state of mind that becomes, I think it says, an obsession, then planning definite ways and the means to acquire riches and backing those plans with persistent, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. The method for which riches desire for riches. Okay, first, fix your mind the exact amount of money you desire. Definite amount of money. Number 2, folks, you're going to have to do this. I hate to tell you. You don't need to read the audiobook, but you're going to have to do these 6 steps. I would love if you just got that book out. If you want to get $100,000 in the next 100 days, just like I'm doing organically, naturally, then you need to start doing stuff like this. Fix your mind the exact dollar amount you desire, $100,000. Determine exactly what you will give in exchange for the money. Something does not exist for nothing. Help 100 people earn $1,000 online through application of my daily teachings to earn money online. Okay? Step 3. Establish a definite date in which you plan to possess the desired riches. December 9th, 2013, on that day and all the days prior. Okay? Step 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and put into action at once. Create at minimum 1 blog every day with at least $1,000 of applied value, ideas and education to make money online. Partnering with top leaders in a Big Idea Mastermind, such as Vick Strizheus, Paul Barroso, Miles Seegers, BJ Min, TJ Weber, and many more, of course, Paul Munson. Now, number 5 and 6 are what I have to do right now that I'm working on. So I'm going to do those, and then I'm going to have those up by tomorrow, where it says write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire, the time frame you will possess, and then you will give in exchange for what you desire and describe clearly the plan you will take. Step 6, read the written statement twice daily, once before you go to bed and once in the morning. When you see, hear, and feel it, and believe it, it will come real. So I encourage you to do this. I'll put these 6 steps onto the blog right now. I'm going to go upstairs. It takes me nearly 2 hours to load this on, so I have to end early. Although I don't want to, I'm ready to crank and show you guys some things I'm doing. I'm ready to do the Hangouts. I'm eager. I'm pumped up, and I think a lot of us get to this point where we're online and we just want to get stuff done. We just want things to go. We're so sick and tired of waiting. We're so sick and tired of delaying, and we're ready to take major, massive action. Work hard on your mind. Don't let anyone take your mind. Guard your mind. Read the books. Go through the steps. Make this a must in your life, because you will benefit big time. If you make this a must, things are going to change for you. I guarantee you that. Enjoy this. I'll see you on the next epic journey. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to load this up. Sorry you didn't get to see any food today. Sorry you didn't get to see any sunrises or sunsets today, but that's okay, because each and every day and in every way we're going to get stronger and stronger. Every day and in every way we're getting better and better. All right.